to give you a health update. So really frustrated. I'll take a bite of that and then won't be able to speak properly because I'll have food in my mouth. I'm so angry. Hospitals are just neglecting us so bad. So there was fluid in my lungs. So the edema tablets we've gone a bit harder on because we went off it, see how it's kind of back again. Anyway, I'm just so angry. It's like, I feel like, because I have a rare syndrome and they just don't have a specialist in WA, which I think is not good healthcare. I think it's disgusting. It's just as common as Down syndrome, this condition, guys. So do you guys not think every state should have a adult specialist? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so everything is just keeps pointing to the heart, just wanting to just target everything. But the hospital keeps writing it incorrectly and keeps twisting things and playing little games and not sending it to my GP, telling them they're not going, they don't want us to. That's suspicious. Why? You don't want an independent medical review of you? Yeah. I'm not playing games on my deathbed, guys. But to be honest, that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm going to be fighting for healthcare in the last days. I'm sick of the disrespect and the misogyny in medicine, especially when it comes to hearts. So full body edema, like I said, for 7 weeks. The water tablets are doing me great. We backed off on them yesterday. He didn't really tell me. He never does, but sometimes that's for reasons of testing. But basically, you know, I've swelled back up again. I can feel it, so it's a bit uncomfortable, but I'm not going to complain because, like I said, where I started, okay, 2.6 kilos of fluid in a couple of days. So anyway, we're back on the tablets to try and keep the fluid at bay because it really does help. Less chest pain, less pain in my body, right? That's the goal. That's the name of the game, is to keep that. To keep me comfortable. I'm so angry. We've sent it to the lawyers and to my advocate. Back to my GP. We're trying to get hold for him, all the results. Because he wanted the actual pictures of the x-ray of my chest that was done at the hospital. ED. And also we want the contrast CT of my heart as well. Because things showed up in that, of course, narrowing of my arteries, and they're not showing that to my doctor. Yeah, there's dodginess in that. Why is the world so mean? Just trying to survive. I'm just trying to fight a genetic syndrome, and I'm in that danger phase, and all I want is adequate healthcare. Don't the wrong treatment. I just want adequate healthcare, right? And I can't get it because of misogyny, basically. I must be hungry. Cold. Very cold. So, I'm puffy. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. Because I know what's happening. I know what's happening to me. I don't know if knowledge is good, guys. I really don't. But the fact that they're just being idiots at time, yeah, I've done it. I've done it. When they're doing this at last, all the times when you're at your absolute worst, when dangerous things are happening, it's like, no, it's not cool. I don't want to fight the system at this point. And it's really hard because you can't talk to the people very close to you, because I'm sure they don't want to talk about it because it's scary. And that's how I know my partner reacts anyway. He just clamps up. It's not his fault, it's just how some people react to things like this, right? But I just want to live a longer life. But my body's screaming red flags. And if I get medical intervention, I'm hopeful that that will give me great things, like lots of time. I don't even know, because everything's too slow. I'm just so tired, can't do anything, so it's hard to distract yourself. It's a conundrum. But I'm going to try and do some art today. And I'm going to try and just pretend that there's no risk. It just makes me sad, because when you get to this in life, if anyone's ever experienced this, and not everyone does, especially at my age, life is about you people, guys. And I miss my people, but they're too busy. They're too busy for me. And it's just, I'm not ready. I'm scared. I saw my grandfather go through this. I saw him go through this so many times. I wonder how he coped. But then again, he had a lot more support than me. And all you think about is those cool times. I know when he heard my voice one time, he giggled. I said, "Hey, pass me." I was rubbing his bunion, just in case it was hurting. I've got his bunions. I kind of relate. Anyway, my nana obviously told him that I was rubbing his bunion. She probably doesn't know because she said it in Afrikaans. But you know what? Women's hearts as well, guys. Look at the stats. It's just, we are so much 4 times likely to be neglected with our hearts than men. And it's just disgusting. And when you've got a rare syndrome that these dickheads don't understand, and their egos are too big to learn, they just go, yeah, I know. They don't. And when things get real, optimism is just not the time. Shove it up your bum. Okay, because, you know, I need medical treatment, I need medical intervention, I need medical care, and I need to be able to communicate to my family so that they can make informed decisions on whether to keep being too busy for me. I want to eat. Why do I have to be going through this in a time when the world is just a mess? No one realizes, so desensitized. So desensitized. And guys, if you think that when you're young, it's like, oh, it's just so far away. I don't need to worry about it. I don't even feel it. It's like, it goes real quick. And I never thought, and I wasn't prepared for this. I only found out a year and a bit ago. And yet here I am. Boy, did I know in my body, though. Different story. I just didn't have a name for it. But I knew my body was crashing. And I don't like saying it, but my heart is really screaming. And every checklist I've been keeping an eye on and measuring all of my things going on, and I'm like trying to think, no, it's got to be just this or just that. And we could just fix this and we could just fix that. But you know what? Everything keeps screaming to the same thing. And then when I get the last little bit, it's like, oh, and there's fluid in the lungs and you said it was clear. You lied to my face. And in the pathology, it says something totally different. This is what they do. This is what they're doing to me. I've studied a science degree. I'm not fucking stupid. And also, I have a fucking IQ of a normal person. And I get it. You lied. It's just not cool. Guys, misogyny doesn't just happen in households. Okay? These men work in professions with power. Okay, I'm talking about a hospital where people can die if you don't get the right treatments at the right times, etc. Power. People in power. These men are in power. And you know what? A simple test that I did, because I'm sick and tired of them standing on my bed. I'm talking about pressing themselves against my bed rail. And I asked, sir, when you were in hospital, where did the doctor stand every time you saw the doctor? He said, at the end of the bed. I said, oh, that would have been nice. It's intimidation, ladies. Okay? When someone stands over you compared to at the end of the bed, there's a difference. Compassion's gone. There's nothing in hospitals anymore. There's no compassion unless you get a really good nurse. And there is a few, thank goodness. Thank you to them. I really do thank them, because you know what? There's times when you're sitting there and you're like, no, I'm just going to be brave. I'm just going to be brave. Just another 1,000th test of my life. Just, you know, keep doing more tests. Got another test next week. Just more tests. It is nice, ladies, when some of you women in the nursing field just say just that nice thing. Just that one nice thing makes the difference. For those of us that don't just go once every 5 years or once every year for some scheduled normal checkup. I'm talking about those of us that are just systematically in this system because of our bodies, because of our syndromes, whatever's wrong with you. We feel it different. And they get that. But the doctors don't seem to give a shit. Hate hospitals. And I hate the attitudes in them, because where's the most important place, government? Where's the most important place where compassion needs to be? Peace and quiet needs to be. Hospital. It's the opposite. Anyway. My story's not common, but if it is, let me know. But they just feel stupid because they diagnosed me too late. And they feel stupid. And they're making me suffer for it with their cocky attitude. and I won't take it. Because if my heart's going into failure, I don't care what fucking stage. I've got all the signs. I don't even really need them to tell me. The world's different now. You don't need so much education from these people. They think we're stupid. We're not. That stupid asshole advanced cardiologist, he wants to be my cardiologist. And I'm like, no, I don't want to see him. He was an absolute prick to me, so. But of course, then that causes delays in getting hold of someone. And I'm just scared that I don't have time to delay things if anything needs to get done. But my main point here is I don't want to have to fight this system till my death, on my deathbed. It's not cool. That's not cool. Health Minister Mr. Albanese, what the fuck are you doing to the health system? I get, like, if there's a broken bone and there's a ridiculous wait time, that's really annoying. I get that. But don't let people fucking die. Seriously. That's stupid. It's really bad. And just because I was born with this syndrome, it's not my fault. Get me a specialist. And don't lie about my results. Because I will go to APRA. Because you lied to me multiple times. What are you hiding? Because I know what you're hiding. And I'm sick of it. The truth always comes out in the end, guys. I always get the point through because the science shows up. My tests go positive. They always end up knowing, but they still don't stop the game. I don't get it. I have checkmated them so many times. They're cockroaches. They're absolute fucking cockroaches. They won't back down. And all I want is I don't want to be doing this on my deathbed. I don't want to be fighting with them or hearing my partner fight with them because they didn't do this or they didn't do that. And I don't want to die too soon because they're not doing something. I know that everyone's having a hard time at the moment, but you know what? Just have a thought for people who are in the public system. And I mean, just going to the disability store to buy a few things, and the lady was like, oh yeah, with my heart thing, you know, I was told by a great cardiologist, you know, don't go to public. Don't go to public. Go to private. Well, I can't afford it. Anyway. So, I just want to fight to the end. But there seems to be this regular fighting. But anyway, let's hope that my people on my side are fighting for me. At least my doctor can look at this medically and talk about the medical facts and correct their little stupidity. And also, hopefully my advocate can help me through this to defend myself and get my needs met. Because I don't want to die. But just to let you know, I am scared. I don't know if you've noticed in the videos the swelling. It has been pretty obvious. But it depends on what kind of viewer you've been along my journey. But I've got a lot of bad signs in the heart. And it's been building up for a year. But particularly the last 7 weeks and going on now, it's really not looking good unless things do a turnaround with some, I don't know, some medical magic they give me. I don't know. But in the meantime, what really sucks, unlike the old days, is no one talks to you about it. No one talks to you about it. You're just alone with it. You know what's going on. They know what's going on. And nobody wants to talk about it. Just in case everything's okay. And I get it. But when you're the person, I'm not done. I'm not ready. I don't want to put anyone through this. So, the health system needs to be fixed. It's not just the cost of food and mortgages and all this, guys. The health system is dangerous for some of us. So, I just wanted to share my thoughts and let you know where I'm at and maybe why I'm not quite myself. Because I know on my videos I'm not quite myself. I'm scared. I have been for a while, but I was coping with it. I normally cope with humour. But this is getting a little too real. And I just can't joke about it anymore. Because I've got 2 kids and 2 grandkids and a partner and people that I would just leave behind, and it's just, I don't want to cause other people pain, and I don't want to go anywhere. But I guess everything happens for a reason. I am a miracle baby, and I am grateful to be alive. I made it to 50. So there's that. Is that the positive spin? Fuck that shit. But I'm a fighter, so I'll keep fighting. But I just have to take care right now because my body's not happy. But I just wanted you to know, because if my videos are a bit different, they might be because I just need to take care of myself right now. And it comes with emotions, guys. Sometimes your physical health, not for a lot of the time, I'm pretty strong with it, but because this is just a bit of a scary one, it's affecting me emotionally. Sorry. And like I said, that's because of my family and people I love. So anyway, that's just where I'm at. Keeping it real. This is Australia. Let me know if your health system's doing better or it's just as bad. I don't know. Thanks, guys. Bye. I'll keep you updated. Don't worry on this. But if you see me on videos being an idiot, yes, it's a good sign. It means I'm letting off steam. But I'll keep you updated.